Reports of bitches talking shit in these streets came flooding in early this morning, but when I arrived on the scene, not a bitch was found.
You allow my quiet in the room though. Ride every wave, you want a new clone. Flex on the gram with your rent on. Begging my DMs from a flip phone. Big teeth talk, heart so hollow. Chase any check, any man, any follow. Smile in my face, eyes real shallow. I read that shit like a horoscope swallow. Fake love in the feet, I can spot those hoes. Whole squad look sweet, but the clothes stay cold. Death in the pics.
There was at least four. There was four. There's one in the back with him. I don't know if it was a dude. It looked like a dude to me. But then there was a passenger, and then there was the driver. But there was four people in that car.
We were four people in that car.
Yes, sir. There was one in the driver's side with him. He was on this side, like behind the passenger in the back. And then there was a person behind the driver. There was four people in that car.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Miss Virgo. Now, I know y'all saw that post that I put up that came from FME Polo. FME Polo. That post, oh man. The witness asked not to be identified. Have y'all noticed that Lulu hasn't posted anything? And have you noticed that Dro's mother is now posting long live Dro? LL Dro is the hashtag. It's not justice for Dro anymore. What happened to just know that I won't stop? So there's justice for Dro. I'm really trying not, but it's hard because I'm seeing someone who clearly is not fighting for their child. And as a mom, that makes me angry. Y'all, Dro was pushed out of that SUV and left there. He was discarded like he was trash.
They're entitled to her son's assets, but a massive wave of outrage condemns her. The prevailing sentiment asks, what kind of mother accepts stolen money from the woman who was the last person with her son? Why take $125,000 while her grandchildren, Tyrone's children, have reportedly received nothing from her?
I mean, you took a side of a op. Regardless of how good of a girlfriend she could have been, you got brothers that smile in each other's face and be plotting on each other. So regardless of how good the girlfriend made it seem to you, or how she looked it, your son is dead. So off gate, all that good looking shit is irrelevant. All that mother girlfriend shit is irrelevant. What I disagree with the internet is, whoever making pages with Polo name attached to it, sending it to the lady. Oh, what's with all this talking about, oh man, Natasha say you the one. I seen some Natasha say that you the one who was in the car with your son. Well, Polo said Polo ain't said a motherfucking thing. Y'all gotta stop that shit. These bloggers is out of control. Stop sending that lady these little things out of made saying that she was inside the car. You don't know that. You don't know that. I don't know that. You know what I mean? I haven't stamped that or said that. I never said not one time that Renee was in that car.
Tryna be the headline, talk big game. Credit score minus. Smile too wide when the check gets signed up. Then flip sides when the bill needs rider. You assist till the room get empty. Then you spread stories, try to reinvent me. I keep receipts in a go back to entry. If I air you out, that's a whole new ending. Say love in the feet, I can spot those hoes. Whole squad look sweet, but the core stay cold. All cap in the pics, all lies in the post. I don't break bread, don't play that close. Fake love in the feet, I can spot those.
We are ready to go higher. We have a private investigator who willing to take this case. He has did research on the case. He have already started working, but we know that comes with the price. So I just want to get on here to say this. We ready to go higher. I know a lot of people was asking why y'all don't have a private investigator, why y'all haven't moved forward to get involved or create an account. So we decided as a family, it's time, it's past due time, but we are going higher. So those of you who are willing to help us fund this private investigator, his background, over 20 years of experience, and he's willing to get aboard, we are asking everyone that's willing, nothing too small or too big. He does have a goal to meet to move forward as far as the private investigator is concerned. I'm excited because I know that we come together. Those of you who really want justice for Dro, please assist the Davis family in getting justice for Dro.
Be done until we have an official death certificate. We have the funeral home papers, we have the morgue papers where they release the body, we have the obituary, we have all of this, but none of that means anything in a legal sense. They want a death certificate. So once we get that death certificate, it will allow us to do more. But in the meantime, we're asking for your support so that we can get through this part of it, because this is going to be a long process. We've acknowledged that this not going to be something we wake up tomorrow and it's done.
Some proof of some things. Okay, they got to get out there and do the field work. You can't just expect somebody to just sit back and be on their channel doing the field work. You got to get out there. Get out there with y'all don't do nothing on the weekends. Well, gather together. Get your flyers out. Get your what's your name? Somebody saw something. Sit out at the police department. You can protest in a legal way. Get your signs out there. You got to motivate people. You got to go to the newspaper yourself and say, I want to have an interview with you. My nephew was unalive. He went on a getaway with his girlfriend and she came back alive, but he came back dead under a bridge. I would like to go and have an interview. You can ask this. You don't have to pay for an interview. Shoot, you don't have to pay for that at all. They'll be glad to interview you. That's Absolutely. A big story. So, Absolutely. That's what I don't understand. It's like some people are hiding something that they don't want people to really dig up. A private investigator, you want everybody to put their money up, but you ain't going hard for him. No.
For free. No. For free.
Y'all a lot
you know what I'm saying, Tamala? Okay. For free. Do it for free, boo. Why not?
Can't they sell that Maserati?
Oh, okay. Because who's driving his cars? And what you're holding on to him for if you want justice for him? Use what you got to get what you want, man.
Every time we get to something, then they want you to back off of this. We got to the red car. Then Lulu came out and said, it was somebody else with us. Because at the end of the day, that red car was involved.
And y'all don't even give a care about that. Y'all saying, well, now let me go ahead and be a national motivational speaker. Girl, keep your encouraging word and go out there and talk to Nancy. Nancy with that high hair, she love a good expectation. Do you hear me? She love to go out and be an investigator.
And Dr. Phil too. Dr. Phil would have covered it for free.
Dr. Phil, Karomo, you could have went to anybody. But you just sitting on the couch talking about it's encouraging world. We gonna do what we gotta do it. It is to send us the money and we gonna, baby, I wouldn't trust you with $5 because you're still not doing enough.
Anthony, attorney Crump for y'all, but I'm not y'all family. I need y'all to do it. Call that man. He will help y'all. He said, I can't help them. The family gotta call me. I couldn't do it for y'all. I need y'all to call that man. He a black man. He gonna wake it up for y'all. For real. Y'all need to sue the city. Y'all need to file a wrongful death lawsuit. I'm telling you, I'm going through the same thing. We going through the same thing.
I told him.
We going through the same thing.
Yes, I told him.
Tasha?
Yes. I don't even come on here because my family kind of banned me for even getting in the midst of this and that. But I like to, how can I say this, address not the lady who just was talking, but the one that was talking before her. She concerned about me sitting on the couch doing morning motivation. I do that to keep my peace. You don't tell me how to move and what to do. At the end of the day, I never said we going to Steve Harvey. I got common sense. If you gonna allow me, tell the damn truth. I said nothing about Steve Harvey. Baby,
okay, Auntie.
Well, let her
Okay,
talk.
that was
Go
me.
ahead,
I'm sorry.
okay, well,
Excuse
you
me.
wrong.
That was me.
So,
No.
so
It's somebody. No.
Go ahead, Natasha. I'll put her down for a
I'm
second.
only hopping on here for one. We have reached out to Ben Crump, and I know you meant no disrespect. So when you say you can't do it for us, the family not doing this and not doing that, he cannot take no more cases. He's on overload. That was the first name everybody was screaming to us. We only doing the best we can. We never been in these shoes, and we only going the route we can take. I try to be motivated by saying something, motivation from my spirit to keep me going from day to day without being angry, without being upset. If it's offending you, don't watch my page, block it. It's simple. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm trying to stay focused on justice for my nephew. I know it's people not fond of Auntie Tasha, but your ass still watching my page. And excuse my language, I'm just saying that to say this. I only want to stick with justice for Dro. Right now, I'm not concerned about who's saying, oh, I'm the mama, my son. I'm not worried about the negative saying Auntie Tasha messy alive. I'm not even concerned about that because my main goal was from my main focus when I got on the first YouTube video.
She done robbed Dro, set him up, and now she with another man out here. Okay.
Being in Gainesville, implicate myself. If I
Exactly.
wasn't there, no,
Yeah.
he was there. He was there. He was there. He was there. He went there way before Renee went and got this nigga. Okay, he was there. He was there.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Real Miss Virgo, and I just came in really quick. I hope y'all having a wonderful, marvelous Friday. It is a weekend, baby. I just wanted to speak on some things that was brought to my attention yesterday. I am very aware of the video slash pictures that was circulating in reference to Lulu being on a boat with a man. Baby, that's another distraction, okay? Understand everybody not gonna sit there and research what they put out. They just gonna push it out because they want to have something to talk about. People don't care how shit like this really do affect the families that are involved. And when I say the families, I'm speaking on Tyrone Davis Jr. family members. Because of course it would be a slap in the face for her to have video of her dancing with a guy with dread on a yacht. Because people should know the difference between a cruise ship and a yacht. I mean, I've been on a cruise and I've been on a yacht. They're totally different. Nothing similar about them. Some of y'all content creators, and you know who I'm talking about, messy as hell. Just messy. Just old and messy. Just old and motherfucking messy. And I don't know why they thought that her showing, that cruise ticket, that would be for that event. But anyways, again, people don't know what it is to research. When I say people, I'm talking about the people that actually put it out there. Y'all know who it is. I ain't gotta say no name. On a whole different, scale of things. So say they researched it and it was saying it was a day ago, and people commenting a day ago don't mean the video was done a day ago. It took me 3 minutes to find the original video of where it came from. That is R&B singer Vito, okay? That's whenever he got married in 2024 on a yacht in Miami. His theme was red and white. It was Valentine's Day when he got married. And then when they came out for the reception, his bride was wearing a red dress and he had on a red suit. And the bridal party already had that on. Everybody had their cute ponytails. And no, that is not Lulu. Okay? So as we can see, that's not Lulu. That is not Lulu at all. And y'all gotta stop with these content creators that just take stuff and run with it.
But you can't stand where I stand. You can never touch what I am. Fake love in the feet, I can spot those hoes. Whole squad look sweet, but the core stay cold. All cap in the pics, all lies in the pose. I don't break bread, don't play that close.
All right, everyone, welcome back to Talks of Tarot. Thank you so much for your subscriptions. Thank you for your likes, your comments. I appreciate everything. Thank you, thank you. Tonight, you guys, we're looking back into the case of Tyrone Davis Jr. This is part 8. Okay, there is a lot going on. Okay, I tried to keep up with everything that has been going on over the past 2.5 weeks that I have not done a reading for his case. It is a lot going on. Okay, I am aware of most of the things that are going on. If I got it in the front of this reading, that means I'm aware of it. Okay. Let me just first start off by saying these readings are for entertainment purposes. We're not here to accuse anyone, nor are we here to say anyone is innocent. We're just reading cards. Okay. Secondly, there is people that are basically having a lot to do with this case that probably, should just report a lot of things to the police. And as I am seeing now that when we were saying, oh, people need to report this and people send this to the police and all of this, it is seeming like now that Gainesville Police Department allegedly has already made their decision in what they want to do. Now, I do have my trusty Chromebook over here. It does not have any cheat sheet things on it. It just literally has my spread questions, okay? That's it. All right. It's my spread questions. I need those because I just pulled for another spread tonight. So, you guys, let's go ahead and get into it. It's a lot. Please keep in mind the spread is pre-shuffled. The deck is pre-shuffled. Oh, child, because I try to shuffle to get through the rumors, the bullcrap, everything in between, but energy is energy, okay? If you guys are just getting here, hey, how y'all doing? This is part 8. It is, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that I have, read over the past 2 months that has, that I have predicted. Things have, came out. There's certain things that the cards have said that you are seeing playing out right now. And then there are other things that, child, I just wouldn't even seen coming if it's a mess. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into it. All right, so the first card we have out tonight is in the position of what is the energy surrounding the Davis family? We have the Four of Swords in reverse here. And the Four of Swords is about mental strength. It's about an awakening, having an awakening. It's about recovering from things here. So these people could be trying to recover from things. They could be having this mental awakening. Again, this is for the Davis side. So allegedly they could be they could be coming out of some type of isolation. Okay, some people in the family. Some people could be feeling restless. Others could be feeling burnt out, but this is slowly healing. There's a slow energy of healing here with the Four of Swords in reverse. There also is a underlying energy of forced movement. Now, I want to speak on the underlying energy of this alleged forced movement here, because it's given that because certain things have been said, certain opinions have been given, that now there's a fire that has been lit under asses, and now there's things that has to be done. Looking at this spread already, and okay, so let's move on. There's also an underlying energy of indecisiveness here. So again, this is the Four of Swords in the reverse. So let's go ahead and get it clarified here. Why is the Davis family feeling this way? So the question I asked was, what is the energy surrounding the Davis family? We got the Four of Swords in reverse. And again, this is mental strength. This is people feeling restless. This is some people feeling burnt out. This is people slowly recovering from things as well. This is slowly healing, okay? This is also forced movement. This is indecisiveness, okay? So let's see. All right. Look at this. Ain't this something? So every time I asked about the Davis family, this card always came out. But it's crazy now because this card is in the reverse. This is making me feel away. But again, we're just reading cards. This is the Temperance card. And this time, the Temperance card is in the reverse. If you are just getting here, hey, how you doing? But for the people who've already been following the readings and following the case and tarot investigating alongside me, we've been seeing this card come out, but it's been in the upright, meaning there is some divine timing here. Something has been switched. I won't say switched. That's the wrong word to use. I'm sorry. Something has been changed here. Okay? Spiritually, energetically, there's a change here. Okay? This is no longer in the position of upright. It's now in the position of the reverse. This is giving, well, the Temperance card in the reverse is definite indecisiveness. This is recklessness. This is discord, disharmony here. Okay? So we asked the question was, what is the energy surrounding the Davis family? We got mental strength. Somebody's going through an awakening here, recovering slowly, okay? Burnouts, restlessness, forced movement, and indecisiveness, allegedly, along with recklessness here. Disharmony, discord here now. Somebody is being reckless over here, allegedly, okay? So soon as these people allegedly decided that they were going to come out of their shell, so to speak, because the Four of Swords also speaks on coming out back into the world. When they decided they was going to come out of the shell, something happened here to where there was some type of discord, disharmony here. People are no longer listening to what they have to say. People are no longer, they're no longer following. It's a lot of people that's no longer following this. This is getting messy, okay? Now, keep in mind these readings are for entertainment purposes. We're not here to accuse anyone, nor are we here to say anyone is innocent, okay? And I don't know how many times we say that tonight because this reading is messy. But let's move on. Because it's messy. The next question I had was for the Jennings side. This is the world in reverse. And of course the question is, what is the energy surrounding the Jennings family? This is the world card in the reverse, if you guys can see that there, okay? The world card in the reverse is unfinished business, okay? This is being stuck. This is delayed success. This is stagnation here. This is your plans not necessarily going through all the way. They may be falling through, okay? This is also incompletion. So it is alleging here that allegedly the Jennings side is feeling incomplete. Some plans didn't go all the way that needed to be, that should have went all the way through here. There's some delayed success here. Somebody could be feeling stuck. Somebody could be feeling stagnant here, allegedly. Everyone in the family on that side could be feeling stuck, could be feeling stagnant. We have not really been hearing much from Miss Renee. I don't know how to say her name, y'all. Okay. But we haven't been hearing much from her, okay? But there is this underlying energy of incompletion, something not being finished here, okay? Something that was done in the past here, it's not fulfilled. It's not all the way fulfilled. It's not done. Let's get a clarifier here. Why is the world here in reverse? Okay, felt something here. Look there, this hangman. This is again stuck, stagnant. This is very stuck energy. Okay, so allegedly here, the tarot is suggesting that the Jennings family may feel stuck. Okay, but let me say this. There is rumors and there is information swirling around, because I'm always let y'all know what I know versus what the card's saying, what I feel intuitively, in my opinion, okay? There are rumors going around, and the rumors are saying to the extent of that the medical examiner ruled this as an accident. Now, I don't think the medical examiner ruled anything as an accident. If the medical examiner said blunt force trauma, but then the police say that it was an accident, then that is what the police report and that is what the report is saying. I don't think the medical examiner ruled anything an accident, because the medical examiner cannot construct, nor can they do a thorough criminal, nor can they do an accidental, nor can they do an investigation for the police at all. All they can do is give their report. All they can do is give their evidence from the lab and things of that nature over to, the police as evidence as well to finish out the police report. Now, there's also something that was floating around. I do believe Miss Nina Johnson did post that on Facebook. You guys go follow everybody that I have in the TikToks. If y'all like these people, if y'all cool with what they're saying and things like that, check their stuff out. Check them out. That's why I always give credit. Now, do their beliefs fit the same beliefs as mine? No, they do not. But I'm always going to get credit where I get things from. But what I'm saying, you guys, is that this is giving that there's stagnation here, but there's also rumors going around that there's a medical report that is saying that this was an accident. Now, if it's an accident, why are these people feeling stuck allegedly? Because wouldn't they want it to be an accident so they can go ahead and get this insurance money? When I say we got to get our feelings out of stuff, y'all, we got to get our feelings out of it so we can see what's really going on, okay? Let's move on. We have the Five of Swords here. The Five of Swords is in the position of, and the question for this is, what is the energy surrounding Lulu? Okay? That's the Five of Swords. This is, I just wanted to click my little screen over there. This energy is allegedly surrounding Lulu. Okay, so the tarot is suggesting the Five of Swords here. This is defeat, arguments, intimidation. This is trouble. Okay, this is a crime. This is a grape. You gotta say grape. Unaliving. This is bullying. This is intimidation. Okay. This is also standing up for yourself, though. This could be victory. This could be fighting in your corner. Somebody fighting in your corner here. This is being. This could be fighting back or overcoming some type of challenges, depending on the cards that come out to clarify this situation here. And again, this is for Miss Lulu, allegedly. So it is suggesting here that Miss Lulu may be feeling defeat. She could be arguing with people. She could be feeling intimidated. She could be feeling troubled. Okay. There is a crime here, okay? As much as there are authoritative figures allegedly saying that this is an accident, there's a crime here, you guys. And I'm going to say that it's a crime. It's a crime when you take money from a dead person. It's a crime when you decide you want to make a memorial channel or whatever for a person that is no longer here and you don't have any paperwork proving that you can do that. Those are crimes. Now, am I saying the girl did, am I saying she bopped him upside the head? Am I saying that she unalived this man? I don't know, and don't nobody else know. But what I will say is, it is two things that I just stated there that are crimes that baby girl did do. There's no allegedly there. All right, let's move on. So it is suggesting here allegedly that she could be also trying to stand up for herself, but I ain't heard her saying nothing after she dropped that so-called memorial YouTube for Dro on YouTube. Okay, now I'm not gonna say anything about that. You guys do what you feel on that, and I'm gonna let that alone because I don't gang stalk people and I don't tell people what to do with their feelings. I don't tell them where to go and do all of that unless y'all entertaining nonsense. And that's for another reading and another subject. That's on another true crime story that I'm following as well. And, but let's move on. So let's get a clarifier here. Is this defeat? Is this trouble for her? Is she being looked at now for a crime and unaliving? Or is this her standing up for herself? Is this victory? Is she fighting back? Is she overcoming these challenges? This smear campaign, this gossip here, Five of Swords. Let's see. All right, got a card. Look there. What we got here? King of Pentacles. That's real interesting here. Taurus energy here. Something could be happening around Taurus season. Taurus, May is the 5th month. Five of Swords here. Or Gemini season. Taurus, Gemini season, but it's heavy Taurus season here. May is the 5th month. Something could be happening in May, surrounding May. But the King of Pentacles is a very, very well-renowned businessman. Okay, this is a person that owns a lot of businesses. This person that has a lot of money here. This is a successful business person. This person owns companies. They could do other things with businesses, such as own stocks. They could own cryptocurrency. They could be big time drug dealers, things of that nature here. But this is also a older man here. This is an authoritative figure here. This is a family man here, someone that is very grounded here. Okay, this is a dark man. It's also something dealing with finances here. Why is the King of Pentacles here? We had some stuff to flip over. Okay, we had a couple of shit to flip over. We had a lot of stuff to flip over. I'm going to look at it. Oh, Lord. Okay, so we'll look at it. We got the 8 of Cups here, the Lovers. I said Gemini. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles. So this is someone walking away from something here. This is somebody partnering up with someone, also being generous, giving something here. This is you scratch your back, you scratch my back, I scratch your back energy here. This is giving that baby girl could have lawyered up. She's partnered up with someone, allegedly here. She's also giving some type of financial stabilities to someone. Could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo. All right. She's went and given something to someone. She's invested in something here. What is this? All right. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, she's coming out of something here. Ooh. This is giving overcoming challenges, you guys. This is giving that energy that this girl finna get something that she's been wanting, some type of financial gain here. Wow, this is fucking crazy. Excuse my language. Yeah, this is coming out of some type of financial hardship here. This is coming out of the cold. This is coming out of something. She may come out and say something in the next 5 days. 5. This is major changes. This is changes for the better here. Child. Let's move on. 5 of Wands. This question... This question is, what is the energy surrounding the content creator that has significant evidence of what really happened to Dro? So we know who that is, okay? But what is the energy surrounding that person? We have the 5 of Wands here, you guys. The 5 of Wands speaks on conflict, arguments, disagreements. Excuse me. This is oppositions. This is battles, aggression, being territorial. This is intimidation here. This is competition, being petty and assertive. Okay, so it is alleged here that this man could be, and when I say man, we all know who this is because he's the person that has this significant amount of evidence towards Lulu. Hopefully this evidence will be submitted to the private investigator because allegedly Gainesville Police Department just said it's an accident. Okay, so hopefully, you know, all of this that this man is gathering will be given over to the private investigator so the private investigator can get the case reopened. Okay? Because if they close the case allegedly, now we got to reopen the case. Okay? Let's get back to it. This is the 5 of Wands here. This is also alleging here that people could be in competition with this man. People are being being aggressive towards him. there are temper clashing here. There's egos here. There's chaos here. He has to defend himself. People are having to defend themselves. There's a lot of petty gossip going on. There's a lot of competition here surrounding this man, because I'm getting that there's some jealousy about him being able to do something that they can't do. And look, I'm just reading cards, okay? Why is the Five of Wands here? Yeah, look at this. This is crazy. We have the King of Swords here. The King of Swords is an authority figure. This is an honest person here. This is a person that's using their head over their heart, over their feelings here. This is a person that's actually being transparent. Because, you know, he likes to throw that transparent word around. But hey, the King of Swords came out for this man. This is given that this man may be telling a lot of, you know, truths about what he's speaking on. There's a lot of conflict about what this man is saying. You know, but the Tower at the bottom of the deck here, this is upheaval. Yeah, there's a lot of upheaval. There's a lot of division here about what this man is saying. But he has the King of Swords in the upright. This is somebody being truthful. This is somebody stern. This is somebody very loyal to what's going on here. Why is King of Swords here? Had the Hermit. Wow. Somebody that goes in introspection. You know. I think that this man gives off this persona, but he's a very wise person. Let's move on. Let's move on. It's crazy. Now, the next question, because, you know, I mean, I ask questions. I want to know what's going on. I'm pretty sure my followers, my subscribers, they want to know what the hell going on too. You know, we got the Knight of Cups in reverse, you guys. And in this question, let me get this right here. This is, what is the energy surrounding the content creator that put out the story that Lulu was on a cruise with another man? We have the Knight of Cups in reverse here. Y'all, looking at this, I just, Lord, when I say sometimes, people who follow what I do and they are, you know, they know what I do is, you know, esoteric, it's paranormal, you know, things of that nature. Whoever reads tarot, this is funny, okay? Just whoever reads tarot, I know they laughing to themselves like, oh my God, Knight of Cups in reverse. Let's move on. Let's read the card. Oh, Jesus. This is revoked offers here, okay? This is somebody revoking their offers from this person. Immediately off the bat, allegedly what I'm getting here is these people or this particular content creator may have been in cahoots or maybe knew some people or was close to the Davis family or something like that. But these people have now revoked their offer. They're like, oh no, I don't want to deal with this person, okay? There are people that are revoking their, you know, their subscriptions, they're revoking their trust, they're revoking this is discrediting, okay? Somebody's trying to discredit this particular content creator here, okay? Ooh, Lord, it's getting messy. I said it was messy, child. Child is messy. Discrediting this particular content creator. Now, let's go back to a couple of readings I did. Let's go back to, I want to say part 5. Okay, I want to say part 5 when there was this martyr that everybody was trying to go against. And people was in my comments saying, oh, you got to go to this particular content creator's channel, you know, and there this. And I went to that content creator's channel and I did enjoy a lot of the things that they had going on. It was very chaotic, but hell, I like me a good time. You know what I'm saying? I do. I like me a good time. I do. But I don't believe that those cards, I don't believe that particular reading when it said it was a martyr and this person was telling the truth and that blase, I don't believe that was the person that those cards were suggesting, allegedly. I believe that those cards were suggesting someone else. I don't believe that was the person that the cards were suggesting, okay? There's also where I predicted that the autopsy or medical report will come out in 2 weeks to 2 weeks to 2 months, and that was back in January. So I want to say that 2 weeks to 2 months, I said Pisces season or Aries season around March or like late February. It is late February, and it is speaks and rumors of that medical report being out there. So Shout out to the spirits for giving us some type of insight in some of the things that we asked for, okay? Now let's read this card here. This is the Knight of Cups in reverse. This is also, it's also, like I said, revoked offers. This is unrequited love, you know, people not really being 100 about the situations that they're in romantically. Okay, this is also a manipulator here. This could be somebody cheating. This could be bad news. This could be a obsession. This could be a procrastinator, somebody that likes to make trouble, or a troublemaker. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, this is somebody that likes to throw tantrums, temper tantrums. They're very moody, or people are moody around this person. It's a lack of diplomacy. This person could be jumping to conclusions, and this person is a part of the LGBTQ community. That's the Knight of Cups in reverse. And let's be real. I mean, I've been following that particular content creator since the Shanquella Robinson case, because I also read on Shanquella, you know, and I had followed that particular content creator, and I'm already knowing that that particular content creator is whatever. And I mean, that's their business. Like, who gives a damn? It's 2026. Let's move on from that. Okay, let's get a clarifier here. Why is this energy surrounding this content creator? Why is the energy of deception, disappointment, bad news, obsession, manipulating, lack of diplomacy, jumping to conclusions, avoiding confrontation, and having temper tantrums and being moody? Why is this energy around this particular content creator? Okay, we had a couple of cards to come out. We had one to flip over, or two to flip over. So there are two other people. We have the Two of Cups here. The Two of Cups with the Ten of Wands here. There are also two other people that this content creator could be partnering up with. Everybody is burdened, stressed out, confused. Okay, like everybody else dealing with this. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it alone. The Knight of Pentacles is about somebody being very, very dependable in any type of situation here. Okay, so there's an underlying energy of people also depending on this particular content creator's content to come out. They're depending on this particular content creator to say particular things, and they're depending on this particular content creator to put out certain things, and it's not the content creator's followers. Allegedly, it is someone else. What is this? It's okay. We got an Empress here, a mother figure. Allegedly, we have Six of Wands. Yeah, this is this particular content creator has a big following. Six of Wands. This person is broadly in the spotlight here. Okay, this particular content creator has it to where it's not necessarily that this person is doing this out of spite. This person is basically jumping to conclusions, not getting all of their facts together. And this has put a spotlight on them. What is finna happen with this spotlight is it's finna cause something here. What is it about to try to cause for this particular content creator? Oh, the Hierophant in reverse. I'm gonna say this. Of course, this particular content creator is not the traditional blogger. They don't do things traditionally here. And the Hierophant in reverse is about doing something that's not traditional. This is also rebellious behavior here. Somebody, or the public or her subscribers, may rebel against her. Okay, we know who that particular content creator is. Let's move on. Child, let's move on. Or there may be something that it's so messy. It's just so damn messy. The whole thing is just messy. It's just messy. Let's move on. We have the Four of Pentacles here. The Four of Pentacles is in the position of, what's the real motive behind this private investigator here? What is the real motive here? Okay. The Four of Pentacles speaks on holding on to people, possessions. This could be an energy of hoarding. This could be stinginess. This could be some type of control, trying to hold on to something for control. This could also give off the energy of financial stability, trying to hold on to something for financial stability or financial security. But this is also saving up for a big purchase here. And allegedly here, when you are trying to get a private investigator, it is very expensive to try to get this private investigator. So it is a lot of money. It does take a lot of money to try to get this private investigator. So it could be that they are trying to save up for this big purchase, or it could be something else. It could be holding on to something for control, holding on to something for financial stability. Okay? But this is also about a lack of openness here. There's a lack of openness that these people have not given the public, but they have tried to say that they've given the public this lack of this openness allegedly here. But allegedly by the cards, there's a lack of openness here, and there's a lack of something that has also caused this situation for their family member on both sides. We're not just saying one side at this moment. This is a situation that has caused their family member to have injustice because there is a lack here. There's a lack of motivation here. There was a lack of openness. Everything was not put out there. Everything was not told. Everything was not said, okay? And then we're given the fact that, oh, we only know what we're telling you all. Yeah, somebody was being very defensive. They're trying to defend themselves now with this. Okay, and they're trying to defend themselves. Then we got the 2 sevens. We got the 7 of swords at the bottom, but there's also an underlying energy of manipulation here. Enemy masquerading as a friend. Somebody trying to get away with something. There's too much going on. There's too doggone much going on. So let's get it here. Why is the 4 of Pentacles here? Okay, that slipped out my hand. That was the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is about being social, okay? And we do know that there's a lot of social shit going on, a lot of social media shit going on. We have the Sun card. This is big Leo energy here. The Sun card is about positivity. It's about structure here. It's about joy. It's about fertility. It's about children. It's also about exposure. The Sun exposes everything, whereas the Moon hides things. So it's giving off that they want to try to expose something here. Something has been exposed. The reason why this particular, they're trying to get this private investigator. What is this Sun energy? What is this exposure energy here? Yes, we got the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so they're trying to plan and try to get something going here. Again, this is exposure energy, the Page of Pentacles. They're planning something here. This is also giving off the energy of someone exposed someone. Someone said something about one of these people and it lit a fire under somebody's ass. And that was that same energy up here, allegedly, that forced movement energy. Okay, that somebody said something, they read something online, and now it's like, oh, but well, people might start believing this, so we gotta move, we gotta do this, we gotta do that type energy. That's a fucking mess. Let's move on. All right, we have the Page of Swords here. And the Page of Swords is in the position of what is the motive behind Renee's silence, okay? The Page of Swords. This is patience. This is also delayed news planning, okay? This could be somebody being guarded, trying not to get into arguments, thinking before they speak. And if you go on baby girl's page, on Miss Renee's page, Rena Renee, I don't know how to say her name, y'all. I don't want to disrespect the lady. But if you go on her page, she really is like playing that, oh, I'm not gonna say shit type energy. She's really trying to be the resilient mom right now. She really is. Like, that's giving her all day there. That's funny. Because she really is. But this also speaking out. It's trying not to get drawn into arguments, petty gossip. But this also being direct and speaking out. She may start to say something in a couple of days, maybe a week, a day to a week. She may break her silence and say something. Okay, why is Page of Swords here? Okay, we got the Fool card here. She could be doing something here to prove something here about somebody's innocence. She could be speaking on Lulu's innocence. She be coming out saying something about Lulu. Lord, that's gonna piss everybody off. Knight of Swords, yeah. Big change. If something happened quickly here is the reason why she ain't saying nothing. It's like, I told y'all. But we got the Empress in reverse here. This is not a good mother, allegedly here. We got the 8 of Swords. Eight of Wands. That really fast-paced movement. Something moving. Something moves so fast. Something is moving real fast. The reason why she's not speaking on something right now. She may come out and speak on her innocence, Lulu's innocence, somebody's innocent. Y'all need to watch what you say before you speak on something. Type of energy. I told you so. We got the Two of Swords here. That indecisive energy. Having to choose between two options here. All right. Y'all don't mind my baby. She in there having too much fun. All right, we got the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is in the position of, the next card is, what are the present energies surrounding Tyrone Davis Jr.'s case? And we got the Three of Swords here, you guys. This is betrayal. This is heartbreak. This is division. It's depression. It's sadness. It's an upheaval. Like, people are pissed off. If it's true that they ruled this an accident and all they was looking for was the medical examiner so they can go ahead and close the case, people are going to be pissed off about this because it's a lot of people that know allegedly that this was not an accident, okay? Allegedly, people are pissed off. This is causing division right now in the present. You got people that saying, okay, it was an accident. You know, we're going to leave it alone. You know, all these people that said it wasn't an accident, all these people that's bumping their gums, you know, all these people, they need to hush, you know, they should apologize, they should do this. I'm telling you, it's gonna get real messy before it calms down. It's gonna get real messy before it calms down. Very messy before it calms down. It's gonna get very messy before it calms down. Child, this is sorrow. This is disorder here. This is serious misunderstandings. This is distractions as well, confusion and conflicts. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna get real messy before it calms down. Watch Three of Swords here. Starts to get real messy before. Somebody's being very defensive here. We had the Seven of Wands that wanted to flip over. Somebody's standing firm on their beliefs. They like, no, that's not what happened here. That could be the Davis family. We're going to see. Ooh, okay. Oh, Lord, that was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot. Jeez Louise. All right. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Five of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Nine of Cups, okay? So what I'm getting from the Nine of Swords in reverse, Five of Cups, Two of Wands, and the Nine of Cups in upright, okay? What I'm immediately getting from this is allegedly here, there's going to be so much shit going on. There's going to be so much sorrow, regret, grief, despair. But there's also going to be people that feel victorious, successful in all of this because of what has been the shit that is going on. I'm going to tell y'all like this. What I'm getting from this allegedly is that everybody dropped the ball. Everybody dropped the fucking ball. We can say allegedly GPD dropped the ball, but allegedly this indecision, this lack of movement, all of this shit, you dropped the fucking ball and this is where we at with it. And now we're trying to pick it back up. We're getting a damn private investigator when we should have been did that. Okay, this is just my opinion. We should have been did that. When them folks came out in January, the first week of January, and told y'all it was an accident right then and there, we should have been trying to get a damn something going right then and there. Now look where everything is going. Tarot is just energy. Look where everything is going now. Let's move on. We have the last card here. This is the outcome for this man's case allegedly here. This is the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. This is poor work ethic. This is mistakes. This is a lack of effort here. This is a lack of teamwork, a lack of determination, no damn motivation, and poor quality work. So allegedly here, GPD showed poor work ethic. They made mistakes, allegedly. There was a lack of effort here on their part, allegedly. There was a lack of teamwork on both family sides and GPD. There was no determination up until now. There was really no motivation up until now, or until certain people started speaking out on things. There's poor quality work going on, allegedly here. Why is the Three of Pentacles here in reverse? Please keep in mind these readings are for entertainment purposes, honey. We have the Four of Cups, honey. The Four of Cups, this is contemplation, boredom, lack again, lack of efforts again, stressed out, burden, 10 of Wands, flogging a dead damn horse. You're burdened now. There's lack here. There's contemplation here. There's procrastination. There was too much fucking procrastination. Excuse my language, Lord. There was too much procrastination going on. There was too much alleged poor work ethics and mistakes, lack of effort, lack of damn teamwork. And now, allegedly, the outcome is there's a lack. When there was really, allegedly, a crime here. People should be in jail, and they're not. Okay? What is this? And that's the truth. Ace of Swords is about clarity. There needs to be clarity here. Who's giving the clarity? Where's this clarity going to come from? I'm getting irritated. Justice. Down the line, we're going to get some damn justice. And like I said, it's going to get real messy before it get clear. Because don't give up. Don't give up. It's getting messy before it get clear. Okay? But right now, in the present, the outcome is poor work ethic, mistakes, no motivation, no determination, lack of teamwork, lack of effort, poor quality work. Thank you all so much for tuning in and kicking it with me. I definitely appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please keep in mind these readings are for entertainment purposes. We're not accusing anyone, nor we're saying anyone is innocent. We're just reading the cards and how they come out in the positions of the questions that are asked. Thank you all. Thank you all. Hopefully, Tyrone Davis Jr. gets the justice that he deserves, because this is all a shit show. What in the Tubi movie is going on? If you guys have any factual information in regards to this man case, please turn it over to GPD, please. You know, I don't know what GPD gonna do with it, but you know, or give it to Mr. Polo. I mean, he is very close with the family, and now the family is allegedly trying to get a private investigator. So hopefully that does something. As always, you guys, peace and blessings, love, and light.